Hello, this is Megasmith Gaming 539 and welcome to another gaming review. And in this review, I'm going to review Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm going to go in a different format in this video compared to the previous one. I'm going to give it a rating out of 10, not out of 5, and I'm going to go story, good points, bad points, and my verdict.
Only one of the enemy had survived. He was picked up in the desert wandering aimlessly, traumatized. He expressed warnings to others of a force so menacing and unbeatable, it could only be described as supernatural. He called that.
So the story is split into two pieces. It's got the prologue and it's got the main. So in the prologue, you're in space and the Federation take the Odin. The Odin is this satellite missile firing system that orbits Earth. And the Federation, they take this, fire some missiles down at Earth, and you know, kill all the Federation people on the Odin, and you blow it up. But they've already fired stuff down at Earth, so they've already fucked a lot of shit up.
Odin control. Repeat. Loss of signal with Odin control.
Now the main part of the story is, you are one of the rebels fighting against the Federation and you're outnumbered. You help the Ghosts find another ghost called Ajax, but he dies. A man called Rock killed him through torture, but Ghosts can't break. So he is obviously very good at torture.
Son of a bitch. Hang in there, Ajax. Hang in.
Rourke. It was Rourke. He's targeting. Look. The wall.
After this, you find out that your dad is the ghost in charge. He is the top man. He is the ghost. You know, the commander and all that.
That's your commanding officer.
And Rourke was thought to be dead, but clearly he's not. The Federation found him after Rourke fell to his apparent death, and they broke him.
What are we doing here, Elias? We can't save him.
Elias.
We're too heavy. You gotta let him go.
Now Rourke is trying to get revenge because he thinks it's Elias's fault, and he's going to kill all the ghosts, and he will not give up.
I'm not a ghost. I'm the man that hunts them.
You have to find and kill him, all while fighting against the Federation and stopping them from using more homemade Odin thingies to blow more shit up.
Give us a look at the main unit. A bit more to the right. You're looking too high. Down a bit. Right there, that's it. It's a kinetic rod delivery system.
After it's all over, you fight Rourke and win, but he doesn't die and he takes you to the Feds, leaving the game on a pretty awesome cliffhanger.
3, 2, 1.
So, the good points. It's got good graphics. You know, all Call of Duty games seem to have good graphics. You know, I'd say this is a little leap above the old console graphics, obviously with it being the next generation. But yeah. And with its new engine, it allows you to do new stuff like slide and Battlefield style knife and Battlefield style creep around the corners and a little Battlefield style evolution, but on a largely smaller scale. Can I see a Battlefield trend going on here? Shit, whoa. It's got a good decent story mode, as always, with awesome moments. It's got good multiplayer. The multiplayer destruction, like Levolution, is there. and you get to fire mini nuke thingies at bad guys. Yes.
Good work, Icarus. Local units can clean up remaining hostile forces.
And some of the single player moments are just awesome, like falling through the side of a falling building, being on an exploding ship, or your plane being taken down, all Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan, Bane style. You also get to drive a tank. Like, who doesn't want to drive their own fucking tank? It's really cool stuff. But like any game, it has its bad points. The graphics aren't that much of an improvement really, especially compared to the last game, Black Ops 2, which had really good graphics.
Take him out first. Right side tower.
Some of the story could have been explained a little better. Sometimes it feels like you don't really know what's going on. And the helicopter level just feels like it's in the way. And without the ability to fly up or down, it feels like you're lacking control of the helicopter. And the space levels? Well, they're basically just water levels. But it looks and sounds like space, even if it does look cool when it blows up. And the multiplayer is basically the same as always, with no real expansion in game modes apart from Cranked and Search and Rescue. And online it sometimes feels like you're playing hardcore mode, but you're not. You're playing normal mode. They did introduce a new game mode, I can't remember what it was called, but it increased your health so it was like playing a normal Call of Duty game. But they took that down, you know, as you do.
Enemy has B.
And the destruction animation on the map that gets nuked is really bad. It just goes dark and then comes back to normal and then changes. And the levolution in the maps, you know, it's there, but it's so small on some maps, you really have no idea what it's done. It's got nothing on that.
We're not gonna die here. Come on.
So, my verdict. This game, with all of its bad points, is still a good game, with moments of awesomeness and the same great gameplay we can expect from a Call of Duty game. But it does lack in some areas, but not many. So I'm going to give this, out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. Mainly because it's the same as any other Call of Duty game, and could have been better in many places, like the quick deaths online, or small things like the animation on the nuked maps. Yes, it's awful. But it's still a good game, and it still leaves us with a pretty awesome cliffhanger at the end. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10, pretty good. So, this has been Meg Smith Gaming 539. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please smack the like button and tap the subscribe button. Comment below to let me know what games and game trailers you think I should review. Also, I have just completed Titanfall, so I would like you to let me know what Let's Play you think I should do next. Whether it's a new game, or an old game, or a shit game, or a really good game, you know. So until then, I will see you in the next video. Peace.
There ain't gonna be any ghosts. We're gonna destroy him together.